That's the male and the female in front of him. Not very easy to see though. Seem to swim about quite happily unless you've got a camera in their face. Then I've got some Boraras maculata, or is it maculatus? Just put them in here on their own to see if I can get a spawning. Pretty little fish. And then next to that are some Apistogramma baitaniata shushupi fry. Again, they're about a centimetre long. Too young to sex, but coming along nicely. And next to that, the dark and dingy Apistogramma elizabethae. Females in there at the moment with a brood of eggs. Last two spawns have not lasted beyond 2 days free swimming. I think they probably need smaller food than I've been providing. I don't know if I can get a shot of the eggs. No, there's too much reflection. She's in there, the eggs are on the left hand side of the flower pot, and the male is being chased off. So the eggs were laid this morning and I think he's going to have to come out sometime tonight. There he is. Lovely, lovely fish. Down below here are some Pelvicochromis Roloffii F2s. They're pretty secretive. So nothing much to be seen. And then in here I've got another batch of F1 Pelvicochromis Sacramontis, the red form. Sadly I lost the parents not long after these were born, but I've got about 30 or so growing on. Still got a way to go though. Then over on the other side I've got some Ranochromis transvestitis, my own F2s, bred off my original wild caught pair. As per usual with West Africans, they're hiding. And then I've got Apistogramma species, was sold to me as Esmeralda trade name, which I took to be Pebus murada. I'm not convinced. If they oblige and come out, somebody might want to help. They spawned a few times. I've got in here an interesting little fish. It's a Morse code tetra. It's only in the last few weeks, and they've now been with me and a friend who gave them to me for about 2 years. It's only in the last few weeks I've seen any sort of signs of sexual differences. Only in as I've now got little fat fish and little thin fish. I did read somewhere that they inseminate internally, so I'll need to do a bit more research. Lovely fish though. Don't do much, just sit there. Oh, one of the fry off the first broods of Nanny. In here, Rubrocaudatus, wild caught. Again, I'm setting up a few smaller tanks with Java Fern and try and get these going as well. In here as well I've also got a wild-caught pair of Lupinese. Only had them a week, and I think I've seen them twice. They're okay, but they come out for live food, but not much else. And that's it really, just the usual clutter of fish feeding paraphernalia, brine shrimp, infusoria, brindleworm and microworm under the counters, decent sink, test kits, shrimp tanks for Hyalella for feeding. See if there's anything else out before I go. Candide. Transvestitis, youngsters. And I don't think these pea bass are going to oblige. Okay, that's it.